Hey everyone, it's MeraMangle.
And Chloe Curiosity.
And welcome to another Mangled morning.
Ooh.
Chloe, today we're talking about rage bait.
Rage.
Which is, I guess that's not exactly what we're talking about, but that's my overarching theme. There's a tendency that the All-Star winners over the years spark backlash online and social media chatter, which drives up engagement, right?
They love a controversial win.
Which is the point of like a rage bait moment.
Yeah.
Which is something that people have taken note of over the years. And every year, check, another one. It feels like they're doing it almost intentionally at some points. Like, you have to know what you're doing here. We're going to look at every winner, plus the Versus the World winners as well, and see what the hell's going on here. See if we can make any heads or tails of it and see which ones are those moments where people turn on the winner. And which ones break that stereotype.
Right.
Because really, honestly, I would say that the majority of them fall into that.
Yeah.
They might not last in terms of, like, it's disputable forever.
Right.
But, like, at the time, it was crazy.
It's like we get upset at the very beginning, and then we do, like, the next one comes along, and it's like, wait, right. I'm actually more mad about this one now.
Right, because people were mad. Angeria just came back to give up her crown, and we're like, oh, hi, Angeria.
Right, we're like, oh, like, Angeria's
everyone
back.
was mad at her last year. But it's kind of almost like Groundhog's Day, where it happens every year.
Right.
I always hear people are like, they really are doing it, you know, this is the final moment, or this is the final thing. It's like...
I do feel like every season...
You just said that, though.
People say that, yeah.
Right. But, you know, eventually it could happen where, like... I mean,
that could be...
It can't literally happen collectively.
Yeah.
But there could be a jump the shark moment where, like, people are like...
Yeah.
Enough people are like, I've had enough, and it hurts them. So I wonder how they strike that balance. But we're going to get into that. But before we get started with our all winners, all rage bait episode, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video, and join the Patreon where you can see all kinds of additional content you can't see on YouTube. Plus, you're helping support the channel. Now, you can also support the channel by tipping on Venmo, CashApp, or the YouTube thanks, which we'll go over some of those at the end of the video. You know what? When these things hit me in the face, it's a reminder that I'm not sitting up straight, because I'm like, it keeps happening. I'm like, when I'm sitting upright, they're forward. Breasty day. You look stunning, by the way.
Thank you. Got my Lisa Frank moment on.
I love it.
You look stunning as well.
Thank you.
Yes. We're kind of giving both our bodysuit moment.
What is this, like red alligator?
Red alligator.
Well, it's not real, but what is it supposed to be?
We're both giving
Snake?
Animal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. I was going for like making my own Wonder Woman look with the blue and the.
I like it.
I was trying to be like, I want a mirror look that's like Wonder Woman, but not anything like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
You know? She is a Wonder Woman. She is a cosplay queen like me. Chad Michaels is the first ever winner of All Stars, and then the second winner is Alaska.
Yes.
I mean, with Chad, you know. The majority of people, I would say, were happy. Some people wanted Raven to win, but it wasn't. It was like a, are you Team Raven, are you Team Chad? It wasn't like a outrage moment.
Right.
It's pretty
I feel like people accepted it and it made sense.
Pretty fair. I mean, the season wasn't fair, but those were the people that people wanted to win. And so, like, everyone was happy for Chad.
And then, she's a fully realized queen. Like, I feel like she brought it the whole time. And
it really did feel like it was correct.
Yeah.
And also, like, Raven and Juju didn't have no damn wins. You know, it would have been crazy. And then Alaska had 4 wins on her season, dominated that season. But she did have her villainous snake moment at the end, which caused a snake emoji backlash to her.
Yes.
Where, like, fans were just going in and just filling her comments with snakes and calling her a snake and just really holding her to that bad moment she had, her meltdown, which all reality of things, like, that wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a, like, she didn't call anyone names that was in the competition.
Right.
She just said, keep me.
It was, like, uncomfortable to watch, but, like, looking back, it's like, that was not.
It's funny.
Yeah.
No, yeah. like, looking back, it's like your friend is just, like, having a moment.
Right.
That's probably how they felt.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Katya, because she don't know her like that.
Yeah. She did seem really annoyed with her, too, in the moment.
Yeah. So the fans really wanted Katya to win. So this is kind of on the border of the controversial wins, but this died down pretty quick.
Also, I feel like Alaska's just accepted as, like, one of the best winners,
That's why I wanted to win.
Yeah, like...
So I wasn't mad at it. All-Stars 3 and 4, we have some twist moments. The jury twist on 3, and then the double crowning on 4.
Yes.
You're kind of wearing that Trixie wig a little.
Wait.
Just in an ashier color.
With the Trixie win, like, we were all so shocked, but now, like, looking back, it's like,
yeah,
I love Trixie as the winner. Like, I feel like we all recognize, like, her talent. Like, I don't know, I like it.
I mean, you know, she said when she won, you know, I proved myself in the real world, and I'm going to continue that legacy. Right. She even is, like, not saying anything about the competition in that speech.
Yeah.
But the reality is, damn, she did it. She did everything. She did it that times 10 after winning. You know, like her brand only exploded further and further.
Right.
Like, there's no question.
Yeah.
Like it's And
it was kind of just like the circumstances of the season. Like I feel like
both
like obviously very much.
You've got the front runner of the competition in both seasons left.
Yeah.
Well, one left and one got eliminated.
Right.
Manila and Dela. When they left, everything changed.
Yeah.
Everything changed. The jury, you know, though at the time I think we all think Shangela should have at least been able to lip sync. Maybe that was for the best in the long run.
Yeah.
And again, even if Shangela didn't have her own scandals, what Trixie's done, it doesn't matter. She's warranted to be in the win.
Oh yeah.
Now the double win was very surprising. It's just so random.
They're kind of like a random pairing too, and I feel like now we kind of like think of them together because they won together, but it's like
and they don't really do much interaction in real life. But but what's weird is when they got on the all winner season, they acted as if they were besties, as if they had to compete together. It's very strange.
It seems like they are like friends, but they're just not like super close.
Right.
But
well, I mean, the most awkward part about this is their reaction to it. They shouldn't have even aired that.
Right? Yeah, that was like
because that says it all.
Well, because they both thought like they would. They're just
both
be the
lost.
Winner. Yeah,
they're both lost at what's happening.
Yeah.
Especially Trinity. Trinity did not get it. Like, Monet had to be like, we both won, we both get the money.
Right.
And then she's like, oh, we both get the money? Okay. Because, what if they had them split it?
That would have been crazy.
Because this is back when it was just $100K. Maybe that's what this proves, that even the ones that right now seem controversial, in the long run, if they do, maybe they'll all turn to, like, feeling fine. Like,
right.
I mean, this will always be a weird moment and a weird duo to double win. But they're both superstars. Monet is the brand.
They both are so fierce, so.
Up next, I would say, so far, two that are pretty scandal-free. Shea on All-Stars 5 and Kylie's Unique Love on All-Stars 6.
Yes.
Shea, is somebody that we all wanted to have the crown from her original season. Missed it by a rose petal or two. And came back and, like, kind of fulfilled a prophecy, is what it felt like. Oh, yeah. Very that.
Because she, like, when she came back, she just dominated the whole season.
Yeah. And what's crazy is Juju only had one win, but also did, I would say, just as well as her, but maybe not as the runways consistently. But Miss Cracker had the most wins with 3. But Miss Cracker wasn't, present. Like, she wasn't open to us.
Yeah.
We didn't get to, like her.
Shea is just more real, I think. Yeah. Like...
Yeah, there's the disconnect.
Yeah.
So it never felt like she was actually in the running, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then on All-Stars 6, definitely felt like it was between Raja and Kylie for the win.
Oh, yeah.
But now Raja, Kylie, and Ginger all have wins. So 3 of the top 4 have wins.
That's crazy.
6. So between her and Raja, it was like the heart race between them.
Yeah.
And they did well in the competition and overcame so much. Mm-hmm. It was Kylie's introduction to the world and Raja's massive redemption.
Oh, yes.
And a personality redemption's, like, I feel like the hardest thing to get.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like a Fifi, you come back and it's proven that you are that girl.
Yeah.
Gia.
But she fully did a transformation. Yeah. And it was so fun seeing Kylie back because we hadn't really seen too much from her.
We'd never seen her as a woman.
Yeah.
As herself.
Right? As her whole, yeah.
We've seen her whole.
As her whole realized self is what I was going to say.
You can stop it whole. But that tuck and roll.
That tuck and roll was so good.
The tuck and roll at the final lip sync for Kylie is like overcoming, it's like a real life overcoming obstacles like metaphor.
Yeah.
Because we've never seen anyone recover from something like that. That brilliantly, there's just no way. I felt like you couldn't reward the crown to her. And I feel like collectively, I don't know anyone who didn't feel that way. I've actually never heard anyone be like, no, she lost that lip sync. She should have won. That's not a thing.
It was a show-stopping moment.
Like, I've heard people say, like, oh, I wanted Raja. But, like, not that Kylie didn't.
Right.
Next, these are both controversial for the lip syncs, but in different ways. Jinkx Monsoon on the all-winner season for the lip sync for the crown, when she was clearly beat by Monet in that lip sync. But, circumstances.
With Jinkx, it's hard because it's, like, such a good run.
Right. It's hard because she did dominate that season so hard. Then, and in retrospect for me, it feels warranted.
Right.
But I do understand the idea that people were like, it's a lip sync tournament for the crown.
Yeah.
And, like, when it was Shea, like, going back to Shea, when Shea lost that lip sync, she didn't win the crown.
Right.
So even though she was the front runner.
Yeah,
it was
where's
her
the
season.
consistency?
Right. So it should be that.
Yeah.
I mean, they did ADR and Ru saying your performance here and the whole season.
Yeah.
But that was very obvious. And so
Yeah.
it was like, what? Like,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Right.
Like, as soon as you heard that, you're like, oh, a stunt is about to be pulled. Based on the lip sync. Because it wasn't really a stunt.
Right.
Like, it felt like it should be Jinkx. And, again, retrospect, she's, like, had one of the best runs as an All-Star winner.
Oh, yeah. It feels just, like, so correct overall, but it was, like, crazy in the moment just seeing, because Monet slayed that lip sync.
Right. Also, that one is one where, like, I don't feel that bad for anyone, because they were literally all winners already.
Right.
Like...
That's true.
You want me to be mad for you that you don't have a second crown? You know, like, it's not that deep.
Right.
Now, Jimbo was a lip sync issue, but it was a lip sync issue for the win every week on this season and on her previous 2 seasons before that. I feel like most people wanted her to win because obviously, yes, she had the best performance in the challenges, but the lip syncs were a boner killer. There just wasn't, like, her... It was just her and Candy Muse, and Candy also didn't necessarily deliver a crown-worthy performance.
Yeah.
So, like, this is one where, like, I just think it was bad casting to start with in terms of how everything played out. Like, they didn't give her any competition for all these comedy challenges.
Yeah. But I do love Candy. But I
No,
agree.
I do too, but...
I agree, it felt like, how could they not crown Jimbo after that season that they did? But I don't know.
Being that she was just the first and only Canadian to enter on just a random U.S. season, that was very random. And then it's, like, again, to me, very much felt like, oh, this is a setup.
Yeah.
Also, like, I mean, the first challenge I think she wins was very much she's only winning this week because of who the lip sync assassin is.
Yeah.
It's Pangina.
Yeah.
Like, I thought she was okay in that, in the challenge that week.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so, like, a setup moment.
Yeah.
Of, like...
Of course.
If you're bringing Pangina in, you're going to have Jimbo lip sync against her.
Right.
But I guess they couldn't book Pangina for whatever date that might happen.
Right.
They had to make sure it happened. So, I don't like that type of stuff. But, I mean, I don't know who else you would have crowned. So, what are you going to do? I just say throw the season away.
I kind of, like, don't remember that season.
It's kind of like that season. Like, forgotten. It's becoming the forgotten season.
Yeah, I just don't
like,
really remember anything about it.
Everyone that... Like, it was so many early outs on that season, more than any season ever. And they all went out early again.
Yeah.
All of them. Candy was runner-up again. Jessica made to the top 3, and she was, like, top 6 before.
I do. That is the one where Jessica was really funny.
Yeah, but they caught her before even the finale. Now let's jump around the world to the Versus the Worlds. And our 2 Canada Versus the World winners, I don't think are particularly controversial. Raja and then Lemon. But they do feel like, especially Lemon to me, feels like, let's get this for you, gal. Like a little bit of a, like, let's set this up.
Yeah. Do you think?
I felt that way. But also it's a season where some people are like, I love these challenges on this little season. I thought they were horrible. The Snatch Game Rusical.
I hated the Snatch Game Rusical.
It was one of the worst ever. And she won that one. And then there was this one where there was like stand up in pairs, but it was just them like being bitchy to each other. Like it was it was like a schoolyard thing that was really bad.
Yeah.
And people loved that. Like I just thought stuff was rough. So like it's not that she didn't do well.
Yeah.
It's
it was
just like
a weird season.
Yeah, it's just like a crappy season in
Yeah.
general. For a while Canada was getting shafted on being early outs on all the Versus the Worlds.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even win their own franchise. So I feel like people would have been pretty upset if a Canadian didn't win.
Yeah.
And Lemon does, like, is an icon.
Yeah.
You know.
And I feel like she's a huge fan favorite, so.
There's now 3 winners from season 1 of Canada, which totally fits. Priyanka, Jimbo, and Lemon, and they're all icons.
Yeah.
Like, the most iconic.
Kind of the 3 standouts, like, really.
And Rita Baga got Belgium.
Yeah.
And Scarlett Bobo, her looks are still a no-no. And then Raja was like, is it a cakewalk when it's easy but maybe that's not the term. It's like maybe it is a cakewalk. It was like a cakewalk for her.
Yeah.
Because it was like, she just did this on All Star 6.
Yeah.
She's already proved everything she needed to prove. And
Right.
she just came in and said, I still am that girl.
Right.
And it's worthy
And
of a crown.
delivered that level.
Mm-hmm. And then the UK versus the Worlds are far more controversial because things go off the rail. Like, that's what's weird is, like, the Canada versus the Worlds, like, they pretty much, the elimination order is almost, like, perfect. Like, not anything controversial really happens. This one is, wilding out. But you know what? One, Tia, it's not her fault for any of it. It's just people wanted Marina. Marina had been the lip sync slayer, and then she didn't make it to the final round. So,
Right.
So people were really upset with that. And so, like, once they took her out of it, you know.
Yeah. I do remember thinking, though, that, like, the one lip sync with Marina and, wasn't it Hannah that ended up sending her home? I did think that Hannah kind of beat her a little bit, but it was just shocking because Marina slayed so hard.
I know. It's disappointing and it's weird. It was weird, but the narrative of the season just felt so unfulfilling.
Yeah.
Because it felt like that's what we were leading to, and it felt like her moment. However, Tia had the most wins.
Right.
She had 4 wins.
And I do love Tia. And I love Tia as the winner. I think that makes sense.
Now, season 1 of UK and season 2 both have multiple winners. 2 of the most iconic seasons for sure.
And I do love Blue as well.
Yeah, Blue's a brand, and
yeah.
I mean, that was like them following Naomi's rules.
Right.
And Pangina started the game first, and she just followed it. But people were.
I mean, she played the game. People were mad because of that specifically. I feel like, but
people come at her like for the Pangina thing, but like they act as if Pangina didn't do it first.
Right.
Like literally, she did it first. All Stars 9 and 10, Angeria and Ginger.
Yes.
They're different, but the same. So, like, Angeria, it wasn't that Angeria... No one said that Angeria didn't do good or deserve to be a winner, but people felt like Roxy had the momentum, the narrative. It was the moment for her. Yeah. It felt like it was the moment for her.
I felt like the storyline of the season even was just, like, leading up to her winning. Like, it just was random to me.
And it is because that lip sync tournament right before that. And, I mean, let's be real, because I love Angeria. And I do think there is the story of the season was the two of them, because they were gifting this stuff back to each other.
Yeah.
And there was some moments where Roxy, like, lost her cool a little, or even then acted... did a little overacting. You know, there's some moments like that too that we could talk about, but we could be here all day. You know, like there's weird things that happen.
Right.
But even if you take all that away, I do think that even in that final lip sync, like Roxy totally won.
I agree.
It was Jen Jackson's Rhythm Nation, and she was the only one that did the song appropriately.
Yeah.
Angeria was out there being a goofball.
Yeah.
It was such a weird choice.
I was shocked by that. I feel like Roxy slayed it.
Because actually, Angeria typically always slays the lip syncs, too. It was actually, I think, her weakest one of the season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean...
that's a hard one, too, because I do love Angeria as a queen. But she's
a great winner.
I just agreed, like, I don't know, I thought Roxy really just slayed the season.
Why not Roxy? Because, like, why did you tell us the story this way?
Right.
I think a big part of it is there was something about that lip sync Lollapalooza right before the finale that did make it feel like it's Roxy.
Well, because also there was the whole storyline about how she had never lost a lip sync, and it was
the only one she's ever lost is for the crown.
Literally, I feel like I don't know. Even all the other queens were like hyping it up, like Roxy was the one. Like I don't know.
She was about to like have an Omega level,
right? Like
this is one where like in retrospect, I still don't know why, but I do think that obviously like people have accepted Angeria as the winner.
Oh yeah.
And because she also did so good, she had I think just as many wins as Roxy, and then more badges than anyone.
She's such like a lovable person that you could never be mad at her. Like
and she delivers. Yeah, she delivers her brand at all times.
Oh yeah,
you know. And then Ginger Minj. Her brand has I do think it has evolved finally.
Oh yeah, she did have some great looks this season,
and she had some great moments.
Yeah, her makeup has actually evolved. There were a few moments this season that I was like, she really puts on the makeup now, and I kind of love that. Like,
she paints a little heavier now.
Yeah.
Because that was actually a frustration too. That you've got people like Georges who was just there and has already evolved their makeup from last summer,
right?
And worked on so many things. And Ginger looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Before the merger,
Right.
This one is different because, like, unlike the others where, like, a story's building, this one felt like, oh, we just saw what you attempted to produce. Like, we saw it through the cracks immediately.
Exactly.
And as soon, like, that was her first episode. And then it didn't let up where we could see what was happening.
Right.
And when she did start to feel like she was earning wins to me, which was just a couple episodes later, but it's already such a weird moment when there's so few challenges.
And now everyone has, like, built the narrative that it's like, okay.
It was a setup.
Yeah, we've already figured it out.
Like, we all felt like it was a setup from the get-go, and then you just showed me everything you did.
Right.
I mean, even down to the balls being drawn was just like, this is unreal.
Literally.
Like, y'all couldn't even make it, you couldn't
The fact that she both times got to pick the song.
Right. And George's, too.
Like, that's like...
Every person that won a lip sync.
Kind of just unfair.
Every single person, the only people that won lip syncs picked the song.
Yeah.
Which, like...
And they were the ones that got voted higher, supposedly, by all the other queens, ranked
except for
the
Bosco.
Highest. So, yeah, I guess, except for Bosco.
Whatever.
But again, it was like... It worked out perfectly. It was like she got the song that she probably would have picked anyways. Like...
Right, like that's like it's giving the person who's doing well all the advantages, and the weak person,
right?
Like, no weapon.
That's what I feel like. I'm like, you just told them that they're the worst ranked, and now they don't get to pick the song or anything.
Now they get no advantage at all.
Going up against the person that's the best ranked, like.
And now we're gonna wipe up your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very odd. I mean, the whole thing, because this season was so much fun prior to the purple bracket.
Oh yeah, the first two brackets were everything.
This will be one of those seasons where I don't know, like, I'm interested to see how time does it. Like, how we look back on it. Because it was a roller coaster. Like, it was the best season ever for a minute, and then it got really bad, and then the talent show, like, I turned another way.
Right.
You know, like, it was a...
It did,
it was
when
a
they got
coaster.
together again, I did start to love it again.
I didn't like the Snatch Game one, though. I thought that episode was horrible.
Yeah. It was okay.
It just... No one did amazing.
Yeah, there was nobody that really...
And, like, the storytelling was bad.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what they were trying to go for, other than Aja opening up.
Yeah.
Which continued into the next week. And then it got... Like, that episode was great.
Yeah.
It's just a mess.
Yeah.
It was messy. And so, like, yeah, how will time reflect that? That type of season. We've never had one that is, like, 4 different parts.
Mm-hmm.
They say right before they announce the winner that the runner-up gets $25,000.
I thought that was added.
And on the computer, you could really hear how bad... It sounded like rooms in a bathroom.
On my computer, when I listened to it, I also thought it was kind of camp that they, like, did it, and then they have Georges literally go, yes! Like, it was like, literally, they were telling us, like, Georges is gonna win. Or Georges is gonna get that. You know what I mean?
They literally did that,
yeah. That's how I felt when I watched it, too.
It was like... But, like... It was like... They think we're stupid.
Right? Like...
I feel like that's how this season kind of felt at moments. Like, y'all just think we're stupid.
Right.
There's 2 stragglers, 2 random franchises that we haven't covered. The global winner, Alyssa Edwards. That is a controversial season. And another extremely controversial winner is the first ever España All-Stars winner, Drag Sethlas. Which Drag Sethlas' story arc is very similar to Ginger's. I don't agree with that. Yeah. I didn't see that. I think there's one challenge that she won that was questionable, but the one she didn't win, she should have won.
Yeah.
You know, like it.
Yeah.
And, like, she fully deserved to be the winner. Like, she was by far the best.
Right.
It was silly. Global, I don't even know what it is.
It's hard, though, with Global, because I do, like, Alyssa.
And Alyssa, another Lady Gaga lip sync for the crown, where she won that lip sync.
Yeah.
Like, she was the only one giving me what I want. Like, the fire.
Yeah.
To say, you're going to crown me today.
Right. I agree. I know, that's why I'm like, I get, you know, people, there were some shenanigans throughout, and I think people disagreed with some of the wins that she got. But
she only won the first and last one, I think. But, I mean, hey, at least she won the first and last. Something like that. But, but you know...
Those ones are hard for me to remember, too, because they go by so fast that it's like, okay, she won. I don't know.
Well, and when Global was on, that's when 5 were on at the same time.
Okay, maybe that's why.
If you were here for a week or so or Mangle one, you had to keep up with 5 franchises. I actually think they picked Alyssa because out of that top 4, she was the safest bet.
Yeah.
I think she's literally the safe one. Because the other 2, even though Alyssa got a lot of hate too, she wasn't really in it like that. And, like, people had to really stretch to make her the villain too.
Right. And it's kind of like, it felt like her time.
Out of who's left. Well, yeah, and, like, yes, the whole thing didn't go out fair. Like, people went too early in some cases, but, like, she did do good. Mm-hmm. She is an icon. Like, she's one of the most iconic queens of all time. No other queen on this list probably you could name as many quotes from somebody as her.
Literally.
That's a lot of All-Star winners.
That is.
But also, considering how many, I guess we're going to have a couple more soon, because we're going to have the France All-Star winner and then the Slasian Royale winner.
Hopefully there's no more controversial ones, though.
Well, I would say if it follows the formula, probably will be. It's like you're trying to swallow. It looks like you're like have a mouthful of milk.
I am.
I mean, it is
I'm
kind of bizarre
breastfeeding.
how many spark such outrage, and especially the last couple of years. Like, Tia, Alyssa, drag Sethlas, those were all in the same year. you
Yeah.
know? Angeria, that was that year too. Like, last year
That
there
is-
was a lot. They were, like, every All-Star winner, besides, I would say Lemon was the least controversial.
Yeah. Maybe they do want a little controversy to stir up the brand.
I mean, you know, so the purpose of like getting people stirred up is to get them talking online and to get social media engagement. And I mean, it's been proven that nothing gets social media engagement as much as negativity or
Yeah.
like anger.
Yeah.
If everything's going well and the right person wins every time, are people going to talk about the show? And that purpose of that is, even though you're talking about negative things, it still gets new eyes on it. It still
Mhm.
gets people like, ooh, what are they talking about? I need to go see.
Right.
I don't know. I think that there's something to it where I think, at least with the editing of it, maybe they didn't plan to do that while they were there filming it.
Yeah.
Like with let's say the judges actually are determining this stuff all every time. The editors know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, they know they're creating something to cause friction with the fandom.
Yeah, I feel like, and they cut things out and do
Yes,
certain things.
yeah.
Like,
They leave different parts of stories out that would make sometimes stuff make more sense.
right?
But they do that because it creates that drama. That first the world season and then the global season, the intense pressure around those are just some of the craziest ever.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say that, yeah, this current one might go up there with it. I don't know. Global was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to take a look at our YouTube thanks. Mera, since you're a DC fan and dressed like Supergirl, I almost said Supergal. Just because I would say gal. A Supergirl, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the new Superman, with spoilers since I saw it, and I'm usually late to the party.
Oh.
Well, Vinny, I cannot give you spoilers because I have not seen it. I cannot afford to go see. You know, I want to see the movie, and I am a huge DC fan. But I utilized my not extra income that I don't have on Aja tickets. Because that's like, you know, I can see that movie anytime. Aja's in town right now, and
yeah.
I really, for some reason, I was really like, I have to go to this.
Yes.
And I'm glad I did, but I hope I get to see that. I do hope I get to see it before it comes out.
Yeah.
Like, it's still in the theater.
Yeah.
I love DC.
You did need to go see it.
And then Max said, "Hello, Mera and distinguished panel of judges. Just giving my monthly sacrifice to your lovely channel." I love that. Video idea: a list of most miscast queens of a franchise. Ooh. A queen that comes in wanting to play a role or force a story. Ooh. And it doesn't work out. Example: Fifi, trying not to be the villain. Olivia, trying to be congeniality. Daya, wanting to be fan favorite villain. Is that what she was trying to do?
I feel like she kind of is that.
I don't even know if she really gave villain. Oh, well, she did with the Alyssa. Oh, God.
I think the real Tia's Daya is not a villain, but the show paints her out to be a villain, and so like she's become like this.
The way she
villain.
talks to people when she's mad is not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like, the way she talked to Alyssa was not appropriate. Like, she talks down. It was talking down to her, telling her what to, like, I just couldn't stand that.
Yeah.
That was the only thing this season. But also, weirdly, I feel like other than that, I don't remember her this season.
Yeah.
She was there, but she wasn't like a main character.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you have eight people in the finale. Someone's gonna get left out. But I mean, there is definitely a story that we could talk about with her, and yeah, talking about people trying to self-produce. I think the winner was self-producing,
Yeah.
saying people are out to get me
Guess it worked out for her though.
when no one got her. She did say, "You got me, gal," but which is one of my favorite exit lines ever.
Yeah.
But the time she said it was like the least satisfying. I can't remember where she said it in the episode.
Yeah.
But I wish that if she had, when she won the crown and had the scepter in her hand, if she said, "They got me, gal," like,
Yeah.
I would have been like all forgiven.
Yeah.
You know, like it would heal the world. I have one last thing to say today. Glad you got to see us.